Peace to the streets. Shout out to my peoples all over the globe. You know what this is. You're in the heart of GZ Global. Just actually put myself in perspective to, acknowledge what so many and so much is doing. Nothing of my business, but so much of handling business, so much of being acknowledgeable to every particular topic that's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. Just to put things in perspective, more or less, Ground Zero is definitely stepping its levels up. It's a good thing, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people representing the sidewalks, doing their podcasts and doing so much, good tangible work as far as the streets and everything of that nature. You know what I mean? I see Patterson is definitely putting itself in a better perspective towards the brothers and sisters is making things happen. It's always saluted. It's honorable towards that respect. I see Fetty Wap and Big Wardy, you know what I'm saying, got over their differences and, different topics and all that, whatever. So I guess now they can work together and do some good things because Muscle Team is definitely a good squad to maneuver. Shout out to Franco Asiago and all that, whatever doing what they doing. Shout out to Big Wardy, not the Lil Wardy. Shout out to Keep It a Bean and all that, whatever. That's a good thing. Shout out to Up the Hill, Down the Hill. All my people's doing what they doing. Shout out to the whole Zoo gang down the here, you know what I mean? Hold your head. Shout out to Raekwon. Keep working. You're doing good things. Happy Born Day to Prada. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I got people acknowledging the fact that I'm from 12th Ave, acknowledging the fact that I am a general with my generosity from that particular perspective, from back in the day to now. So it's a good thing. Shout out to all my people's doing what they doing. Leon Fields, I see you. Salute and respect. Sean too. Sean Penn, definitely that. Shout out to Sue Cranford, definitely doing what he's doing. Shout out to BU for Veland Ave. Shout out to all the artists doing what they doing, representing. You know what I'm saying? Mula Krim, so many of them. Shout out to Rambo. Shout out to Tag Dolo. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people working, man. So I got to give a big up to Patterson for just making that happen. Shout out to my peoples in Philly, RB Entertainment. Shout out to DKB the Hammer. You know what I'm saying? OSK Rel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Camden, New Jersey. Shout out to all particular topics doing what they're doing in the art of this music. Like I said, man, Patterson is working, doing a lot of good things. So many different features is going to be going on. Shout out to Hard Luck, the whole Muscle Team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Boss Mob. Shout out to all the artists in the 4th Ward, Down the Hill, East 19th, 5th Ave, 10th Ave, 12th Ave, Park Ave, Summer Street. You know what I'm saying? Essence Street, Belmont. You know what I'm saying? Happy Born Day to Belmont, to the God. You know what I'm saying? Shopborn. Listen, man. I got people who want to meet Fetty, different things like that. I got a little young female, little Victoria Hunt. You know what I'm saying? Living in Passaic, New Jersey, originally from Paterson, New Jersey. She would like to meet Fetty. She know that I'm 12th Ave General and know I could possibly be in his presence at different times or whatever. So, I'll make that happen. Shout out to Xavier. You know what it is, WAP. Get in touch with me, bro. I got a few things I like to do, good proposals and all that for GZ Global Footprint. You know what I'm saying? Ground Zero is definitely the podcast in the streets, definitely working. Been doing this for many years. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Randy Rayshon. You know what I'm saying? Doing what they doing, man. It's a lot of people doing a lot of good things, a lot of work and all that. Look forward to a lot of different great things that's happening because WAP is definitely a salute Patterson, New Jersey, giving back. Came home with a good headspace and all that, whatever. So he's maneuvering all that. A lot of people saying what's going on with me and WAP, why we ain't, do anything yet, or why he haven't been on Ground Zero or this and that. Time and it's diamond, it's not rushing anything, whatever. The homie always saluting me and I'm always saluting WAP back. You know what I'm saying? For his incredible job, for being there for the kids, being there for the babies, being there for the block, being there for so many of my people's doing what they doing. So, I gotta respect that. I gotta salute that. So you will catch some work with me and the comrades from 12th Ave. You will catch some work with me and Raekwon. You will catch some work with me and Bankhead. You will catch some work with me and WAP. You know what I'm saying? Things is gonna happen. Shout out to 17th Ave. Shout out to East 19th. Shout out to all the Yadman, all my Puerto Rican brothers, Dominican, Peruvians, Mexicans, all that, the Africans. you gotta take your time, be patient for good things to happen. But it's definitely happening, it's definitely gonna work and all that, whatever, you know what I mean? So, of course, we're gonna make things step to what it's supposed to be, to that level. You know, Marcus Darby, peace, bro. Salute, respect, and blessings. You know what it is, man. You know, it's a lot of things happening. You're definitely gonna do that. 10-year, what's going on? Madero, always salute, respect. Shout out to J Love in Harlem. See understanding. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Guap mob. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things happening. It's a lot of work going on. It's a process. And in the process, you know what I'm saying, you can't rush what it is when it comes to this work being done, to the artists and their creativity and all that particular topic. So, of course, it's going to be a lot of work done. Shout out to Paul Power, you know what it is, Don, Passaic, New Jersey, all that, whatever. Shout out to Sweetback. Shout out to Bergen County, you know what I'm saying, Essex County, Middlesex County, Union County, you know what I mean, Mercer County, Atlanta County. You know, it's things going to happen. It's a lot going to be maneuvering and all that. Shout out to my Puerto Rican people. Definitely saluted. My Dominicans and all that. Emo Boss, Ground Zero. You know what I'm saying? Mela Jean, Colombia. Shout out to Marquise, Ground Zero, Brazil. Tuning in, always representing that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zoe Beats. Shout out to Ninja Hits Magazine. Definitely that Hair Trigger. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on Ninja Hits Magazine. I'm gonna be on doing an interview with him real soon. That'll be coming up. Look for that. Shout out to Hair Trigger. Shout out to World Hype Media. Shout out to Ghetto America. You know what it is. Fourth God. Always saluted. Shout out to Brooklyn, Queens, Yonkers, Staten Island. All my peoples in Middlesex County doing what they're doing. All my peoples in East New York. Shout out to Boston. Shout out to the old Griselda Mob, Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jadakiss, Top 5, Dead or Alive. I see it so many different people who's trying to come at them like 38 Special and so many different artists. Don't get it misconstrued. 38 Special is a great artist. You know, his creativity is definitely saluted. But it's not enough to come up against Jada, you know what I mean? And when you honored and you honorable through hip-hop from back in the day to now, whatever, you know, you solidified. So I don't think nobody should be coming at brothers of that stature with they rap skills, they incredible history, they resume fathers, real hip-hop, and different things of that nature. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, Ground Zero is stepping his heights up to an impeccable footprint. Shout out to Scars, you know what it is, man. Free Big 50. Definitely that, though. It's work gonna be made, it's work gonna be dealing with itself in the progress. You keep doing what you're doing, you keep tuning in, keep representing the sidewalks. Rest in peace, Vito makes sense. You know what I mean? Definitely that, though. There's so much creativity doing what they're doing, so I'm always saluted. Shout out to Pamela Danzy, you know what I mean? Shout out to the whole downtown, the Ground Zero element of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, stay focused. Shout out to King's Son, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Melika, definitely doing what they're doing. Shout out to S-Dot from 17th Ave, down in Virginia. Victory Allah, peace to the God, Will Boo. Prince Understanding, I see you though, definitely that. Prince C, definitely that. Shout out to Aaron 7. The guards doing what they're doing. Shout out to She Bang, keep working. You know, Patterson has impeccable artists. We doing what we're doing. Shout out to my daughter, Cutie Mills. When it comes to Ground Zero, man, just pay attention, man. We're going up to impeccable heights. It's going to be so many different features going on. So much salute and respect for others, the craft of hip-hop or artists or singing and whatever it may be. It's going down. It's happening, man. I'm just letting you know, Ground Zero, you're getting it first. You know what I mean? And for anybody that's striving to put themselves in perspective to do some features with any type of artist, you can inbox me. You want to do a live stream, you want me to pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you in Philly, whether you in Brooklyn, Queens, Yonkers, Staten Island, Long Island, you know what I'm saying, Manhattan, or whatever, you know what I mean? Shout out to Nino, man. Did his thing, man. That's a good, bars is crazy, Nino, man. That's that D-Block family. Salute and respect from Ground Zero, man. You know, shout out to all the peoples in upstate New York, you know what I'm saying, Albany, you know, Canada. I got my peoples representing from Arkansas. Shout out to Big Pitt, you know what it is, Big Dog Pitt, you know what I'm saying, Arkansas, definitely that. Shout out to my peoples representing New Orleans. I got peoples representing down in Tennessee, Meridian, Mississippi, Josiah. You know I see you, bro. Stay on your footprint, working like that. Definitely, man, I'm just saluting real hip-hop, real creativity. Shout out to the whole Georgia. Shout out to Just Born, Big Skeet, you know what it is, Young You. know what I'm saying, Mall, all that, you know what I'm saying, Marquise. All my people's doing what they doing online, offline. Shout out to Two Flags Entertainment. You know what it is, man, foreign. I see you, Papa Doc. She digging the glow. You know, it's a lot of people working all over the footprint. Shout out to the old Black Mass family doing what they doing, man, you know, working and all that. Shout out to Born from A-Raw, keeping real hip-hop on the street. Shout out to 50 years of that greatness, you know what I mean? It's all work being done. It's a process and it's progress. The more you progress, the process to keep elevating itself towards to evolve itself to different attitudes of greatness. You know what I'm saying? I know you got artists out there, you know what I'm saying, wanting to do different features, wanting to do different acknowledgement to anything. Father's working with so many, whatever. You know, Hard Luck is open to working with different artists. He's doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everything on the Boss Mob level of that, whatever, Skino, all that, whatever, you know what I mean? Shout out to all my people's doing what they doing down the hill, up the hill, North Main, East Main. Shout out to the whole Alabama Project, CCP, Grand Street, and all that, whatever. When it comes to this work, man, when it comes to the progress of the streets, when it comes to the progress of doing what you're doing, fathers, the chemistry of hip-hop or just your skills, it's going to happen. It's going to work and all that, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Rambo, I definitely see you, though. You know what it is, man. Pause what it is. Pause, salute and respect. Stay focused, stand at your craft. Stay doing what you're doing. If you're doing a podcast, work on it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. If you need some help with a podcast, you can inbox me. I help you illustrate how to communicate with the streets and let them know what you're dealing with. In that particular standpoint, shout out to my whole family. You know what I'm saying? In and out of state, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest. I see you. Shout out to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? My people in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Al Boogie and Be More Careful. Shout out to Washington, D.C. You know what it is. Northeast Groovers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Junkyard, Red Essence and all that, whatever. Chuck, I see you. Shout out to all my Boricua people working with their music, doing the craft and all that, whatever it is, what it is. It's happening. Shout out to Frank Brown. You know I see you. Man, Skinny, what it is, man. You working. It's always respected like that. You know what I'm saying? Happy belated birthday to everybody that had a birthday out there, whatever. You know, and I appreciate all the fans and all the creativity that fucks with Ground Zero, that utilize that. I don't show anything negative on the streets. I don't show anything that's going to be belittling nobody. You know, it's all constructive criticism. It's all constructive skills, showing what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. I always like to pay attention to those that's tuning in so I can acknowledge them and get their vibe and all that, whatever. Clutch, what it is, Clutch. Definitely that. Couple of days, bro. I'll be back in the commercial. You know what it is, man. Saluting the footprint. Yeah, I know I got all type of shades of every form. You know what I'm saying? You know I sell them cheap. I don't be trying to hurt my peoples and all that. But it's a lot of artists out there. I don't know if you're dealing with favoritism, or I don't know if you're dealing with jealousy, envy, hatred, or greed, or whatever. But if you didn't move forward in your skill and your craft from back then, I think it's really something you need to do for others getting on a feature with somebody that you didn't expect. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a good thing. Shout out to Lamont Hush. You know what I'm saying? My people's Alabama Projects. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Real from CCP. Definitely salute it. Shout out to Real Benjamin, Just Benjamin, all that, and all my comrades doing what they're doing. Shout out to the brothers and sisters out there staying safe and keeping themselves, you know, productive in their art and their creativity, fathers, their music, and, you know, everything they dealing with. Everything is peace on the street when it comes to my strive and your strive. This is GZ Global Footprint. We in the heart of the sidewalk. Keep your sleeve up, man, because it's definitely going to happen. Shout out to the whole Williams family. You already know what it is. Gertie, C, all that, whatever. Murder. And, you know, Caldera, all that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is working. Shout out to Hot for the Dawn. You know what it is, man. Rest in peace to whoever we lost all over the sidewalk and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Ray Sean Tizzler, hold your head up, man. Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AU. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Walk Freestyle. Claude, I see you in the element of that footprint. You know what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters, they working, they staying focused. We acknowledging all people. Shout out to Yusef. Shout out to the Towers. You know, shout out to Broadway, Summer Street. You know what I mean? Ellison Street. Backdoor, Mr. Brim, Cranky, all that. It's work in progress, man. Ground Zero here. We here for the streets. Clutch, I see you, man. Always salute it. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the Queen Monique. Peace to all my comrades and all the footprint doing what they doing, man. Camden, New Jersey, I see you. Old Gun, keep working. Head Trigger, you can have me on your podcast real soon. Definitely looking forward to the interview. You know, It's work going down, man. It's going to happen, man. Shout out to all artists doing what they doing, man. Keep your head up, stay focused, man. The General giving you respect to the sidewalk. Shout out to Rashawn Dixon. Shout out to Tommy Keller. You know what it is, man. My people's is doing what they doing. Akbar, I see you. Akbar be up here real soon. We're going to do what we got to do. Definitely salute and respect. You know what I mean? It's always in that element, man. I got to see my peoples. You know what it is, man. Okay. Rambo in town. Definitely that, man. You already know what it is, man. Darrell Ramsey, salute and respect on aura of that creativity. You know what I'm saying? Time is diamond, man. Be patient with your craft and your creativity. Shout out to all engineers doing their music and helping artists get their creativity out there. Shout out to all studios, you know what I'm saying, that's willing to not deal with favoritism and help somebody get on their grind and maneuver like that, whatever. Shout out to Elion, keep working. That's what it is, man. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Always got love for the South, my people's in and out of state. The build is going on, the creativity is here, man. Keep your sleeve up. It's dead leg season. Patterson, New Jersey, let's work.